Welcome to Graceful Art Designs. This is just a short comparison of my two completely metallic paintings. This was hypermetallic gold, and the flower, the bloom was hypermetallic purple. I laid down a stripe of purple and then another layer of gold on top of that, and a second layer of purple on top of that. And then I put some purple around that stripe, and some gold around that stripe, just to make sure there would be an even flow, because I wasn't sure how this gold was going to flow out. But the gold that I poured out, as well as in the stripe, was slightly thinner than the gold in the background, so that gave this kind of a mottled background, which I think looks very nice. I'm quite happy with it. I mean, I could paint over the whole painting with just pure gold and the hypermetallic brown paint. I like these little designs that have come out in the background. I think that makes it interesting. Even though I did lay down two layers of purple, this one didn't have as much in the bloom as the other two, but I like the lacing, the cells and lacing in all of them. Although again there appeared to be much more, and here you can see it. When it was wet there was more than once it was dry it wasn't so obvious. So obviously this is, using metallics does create cells and lacing, but perhaps in order to see it more clearly you would need a third colour. And then the rose gold on a pearlescent white background, which I absolutely love. I think it's just so pretty. It really speaks to my heart. It's just so soft, and I blew it out completely differently so that these blooms are much bigger, and that was because I first did it with a test piece like that, and that came out so big that I then kind of had to just carry on in that way. Well, I didn't have to. I could have scraped it off, but I didn't want to waste all that pearlescent, so I carried on. And I think it's just as pretty, just different. Both on small canvases. I like both styles. I suppose if I prefer a style, it would be I prefer the small blooms, but I like this colour the most. So I just thought I'd show you the effects of using pearlescent and metallic. It was a rose gold. So they're both metallics, and these are labelled hypermetallics. I don't know the difference. And without any other colour added, except that this I painted on a background of dried titanium white, because obviously I couldn't just pour the pearlescent white straight onto the canvas. It wouldn't have had any colour then. It would have just been quite see-through, because the pearlescents do need to be poured onto some colour. So that's the comparison, and so now I know I had always struggled with pearlescent white. When you pour it out, it's not always apparent in your paintings, although it's there and it does give a lovely gloss, a lovely sheen. It doesn't seem to flow very easily. But in this painting, with the background in the pearlescent white and the bloom in the rose gold, it did flow very nicely. And again, I did a layer of rose gold, then a layer of pearlescent white, and then another layer of rose gold, to make sure that there would be enough rose for the bloom to be quite clear. So tell me what you like, what you prefer in the comment. I don't think I'm going to do any other paintings which are just purely metallics. I will be doing one soon which will have metallics and just a few other colours, but using silver. It's very soft silver, so it takes a lot of silver for it to become visible. But I'm not going to just be using silver on another metallic, so I just don't have the inclination for that. Although I suppose silver and purple might look really nice, but I think that's enough metallics for me for now. So thank you for watching. Please tell me what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me which painting you would prefer if you were going to make one yourself, or if you would buy one. Bye for now.